Hello, fellow comrades. Welcome once again. If this is the first time you've chanced upon my video, then would you please subscribe to this video by hitting upon the notification bell, so that anytime I do videos of such nature, I'll be able to reach you. Today, I wish to address a problem that has been facing most of the aspirants. In fact, it is no big problem for the initiates, but for the aspirants, it becomes a hurdle for them. And this is in regard of the one of the most popular grimoire, which publication has been plenty publication has been done about the book, and it is the 6th and 7th book of Moses. And we've also got the 8th, 9th, 10th book of Moses. In actual fact, these grimoires, they are not so much difficult for the initiate, but for the aspirants, it becomes a problem and a hurdle. Most people have acquired them and yet cannot use them. And what I will advise is that always seek for a teacher, so that he can be able to guide you in such matters. The truth of the matter is that there is no single grimoire that teaches its complete usage. Most often, the theories and then the techniques are actually left out. And then sample rituals, then descriptions of making and consecrating of tools are also left out of the grimoire, making it difficult for an aspirant to know how to go about it. Because these books were like notebooks of the spiritual men who kept them. So they recorded things that they would otherwise would have forgotten. So they just wrote those things down, so that it becomes a reminder for them. Yet it was not a complete ritual. So once you understand that almost all the grimoires are incomplete, then you will be in a better state to know what to do. Always seek for a teacher. There are a lot of people or teachers who claim to know its usage, but in actual fact, they don't. It's only a few initiates that are capable of using this book or these grimoires. What I will address here is that the book, that's the 6th and 7th book of Moses, they left things out, such as the fasting, the baths, the pens, the wands, the inks, the sword, the anthem. All these things were left out. How to create them and even consecrate them, they were left out. Even fasting and consecration, consecrated bath or holy baths were left out. I would otherwise have loved to take these things one by one, but that will mean a very voluminous video. Today, I'm going to do people some favor by teaching how to commence its use and what to do. Because you hear of the law of entry, which involves fasting. How do you do the fasting? And you hear of the holy bath. How do you do the holy bath? I will teach how to do the holy bath. And the rest, those of you who will be interested to pursue this spiritual line, would need to actually get to me. Space and time doesn't separate us because of the internet. I'm capable of teaching anybody or anywhere in the world on its usage. What you need to do when you have the 6th and 7th book of Moses, the first thing you need to do is to do a 7-day fast. And then during the fast, you do herbal bath or holy bath. And this holy bath is done in a certain manner, which I will explain. I have some, I've made notes here, which I may need to consult from time to time. So these are my notes that I have made. The first thing you do is that get a basin or a bucket. Those of you in Africa can get a pot. Then you look for hyssop, you look for sage, mint, and basil. These are the herbs that you are going to use for your holy bath. Put these herbs in the bucket and then add some water to it. You must have your candles burning whilst these herbs and water have been soaked in the bucket. If you want to use the bucket, use a new bucket. If you want to use a pot, get a new pot. Then you read over the herbal bath, which involves the hyssop, the sage, and the mint and basil. You read over it Psalm 24, 16, and 51. In that very bucket, you need to write the letters of the chalice of holiness. You write the letters of the chalice of holiness and you place it on top of the herb. So after that, you read these Psalms 24, 16, and 51. You read it 3 times over the bath. This one will be done daily for the 7 days. And then after you have read these Psalms, you go on and read this quotation. Permit me to quote. It is in the 6th book of Moses. Arise thou eternal angel. You say it 3 times. Anytime you say it, you hit the side of the bucket with your wand. You say it 3 times, after which you will say this oration over it. You say, thou that art and was and will be in the old and new covenant, eternal Jehovah, Jesus Christus, Messiah, all beautiful, all true, all holy, all loving and merciful, in the old and new covenant, thou hast said, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. Thou hast said, I came not to destroy the old covenant, but to fulfill it. Thou hast said, if ye have true faith, ye can perform the wonders which I have done. Yea, yet much greater wonders than I have done. Proceed also to me for the state of my faith. Come also unto me for the sake of Moses, the messenger of faith. Reveal also to me the mysterious name from Jehovah, as thou once did to the fire prophet Moses. In solitude, come and say unto me in love through the heart of Moses and with the tongue of Aaron, Skahibula, I shall come. So this is the oration you will say, and then after you have bowed, you take bath with this herbal, you anoint yourself with the Florida water. This shall be done during the 7 days fast daily. So this is the beginning of our holy bath. And the other gadgets, their consecration and their uses, I have not touched about it. I've also not taught how to go about the fasting. I've reserved that for another time. And those of you who are interested, you can please reach me on my cell phone, which is +233 243 067 522. Then I'll be able to teach you how to use the book. But this is for the commencement of the book, which is the Holy Bath for the 6th book of Moses, the Grimoire. These are very straight to the initiate. but very obscure to the aspirant. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Baruch Hashem.